Today, 3 lucky people are going to match wits on the exciting game show that's all about country music and country stars. Come on along with us now and join the fun. It's time to play Fandango. And now here comes Mr. Fun Joiner himself. Welcome our star, Bill Anderson.
Oh, you're very kind, and I'm glad you've come along to join in the fun. We got a pretty new champion. We got a couple of challengers that have come along to play the game today and find out how much they know about country music and country trivia. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Bill. I'm Judy Singh. I'm originally from Oklahoma, and now I live in Lexington, Kentucky, where I'm the manager of a photo lab.
What a great name for this show. Your real last name is Singh.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, sing.
I can't. That's the bad part.
Well, it's nice to have you here, and I wish you a lot of luck. Joe, it's hard work, but somebody's got to sit in between these pretty girls, right?
Hi, Bill. My name's Joe Richard. I'm from Bellevue, Kentucky, and I work as a security officer.
Now, I heard a great story about you, Joe. I heard that as a security officer one night, you fell asleep, and there was some kind of problem, and what happened?
Well, there was a bomb threat at the plant I was working at. I was right inside the gate with the gate locked, and I was inside the guardhouse with a heater on, and the police were on the other side of the gate trying to get into the plant, and they couldn't get in because I was sleeping, and so the supervisor had to come out and wake me up.
You still work there, Joe?
No, I've left there a long time. Well, I was asked to leave there a long time ago.
You did. Well, good luck to you here. Roslyn's our current champion. Roslyn, remind everybody about you.
Hi, I'm Roslyn Berg. I live in Franklin, Tennessee, and I work for Kelly Services.
Your last name is Rarig, and
Rarig.
you told me after our last show that it rhymes with Gehrig, like Lou Gehrig, and is spelled the same way, just with an R on the front.
Right.
Okay, Roslyn, Joe, and Judy, don't go to sleep, Joe. We'll be back. We'll crank it up, play Fandango right after this. For joining us. Judy, Joe, and Roslyn, you know how we play the game. Let's check out the bonus board and see what our categories are this time. We've got openers. Here's Johnny, CMA Awards, T's for Texas. Oh, my goodness, my buddy O.B. McClinton is our star of the day. Going to have a little third-rate romance, visit with some common folk, greatest hits, and roots. One of those is the secret square. Folks at home are looking at it. Select that, give me the right answer, and your points can add up fast. Of course, like always, we play 2 rounds. High score wins the game, and a chance to play Meet the Stars for all the marbles. Edgar, the talking jukebox, my old sidekick. What's happening?
Well, you know, Judy's dad was a mechanic, according to the little card that I got, and
Yes.
I have from Shirley Urig in Chillicothe, Ohio, a mechanic's joke, Bill.
Oh.
I thought it'd be good to start the show. This mechanic was tuning up a car. See, he was giving his car a tune-up, and his screwdriver slipped and gouged him on his finger, and his finger started bleeding. The moral of the story is you can get blood out of a tune-up. Get blood out of a tune-up. I love it.
I caught it, I just don't like it. All right, put your hands on your buttons. 10 points for the right answer to this. If you follow the advice given by Johnny Carver in a 1973 hit, you would decorate the old oak tree with what, Joe?
A yellow ribbon.
Yellow ribbons. Why, of course, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, and Joe's got 10 points. How many of those you want to bet, and which category you want to put them on?
I'm going to bet 10 on Here's Johnny.
Okay, this has to do with various people named John or Johnny in our business. Jamie Fricke sang with this Johnny back in 1975. They had a hit together called Come a Little Bit Closer. What was his name?
Johnny Duncan.
Johnny Duncan is the right answer, and Joe has the first 20 points of the game. According to a song by Christy Lane, if you shake the doll, what sound effect does she make? Roslyn. Joe.
Rattle.
That's right. Shake me, I rattle. Squeeze me, I cry. And I could have said Marion Worth, too, because she had that first. 30 points for you now.
I'm going to bet 15 on Greatest Hits.
Okay. This song would certainly be on this man's greatest hits album. Listen and name the singer.
Velvet chain.
Earl Thomas Conley.
No, not Earl Thomas Conley. Judy, you're smiling like you know the answer. That was Gary Morris. Gary Morris had Velvet Chains. So, no points for that one, and we move right along. Took a lot of years of hard work, but in 1985, this fellow achieved his dream by getting his first #1 record. Listen and tell me who this is.
Down on the corner.
Roslyn.
Mel McDaniel.
Mel McDaniel, of course. Baby's got a blue jeans on. All right, you've got 10 now.
I'll bet 10 on CMA Awards.
On the CMA Award. Shame you don't have any luck, Roslyn. Double your points for the right answer. At the 1985 ceremony, one group took both the Vocal Group of the Year and Single of the Year honors at the CMA Awards. The title of the single was Why Not Me? Name the group.
The Jets.
Why, of course, Mama and Daughter. Naomi and Winona. All right, 30 to 15 now.
Joe and Judy are both from Kentucky, so I have one from Kentucky here from JRC in Louisville. This is a professor. What happens when the human body is submerged in water? The answer, said the student, the phone rings. And that's about the size of it at your house, right? I have a surprise prize to throw in here, Bill, and it's a nice one. It's from Amelia Earhart. Super lightweight, non-stop carry-on luggage. Casual, practical, and designed with your lifestyle in mind. Attractive luggage you can count on, non-stop by Amelia Earhart, with the points for the next right answer.
I'm going to sing you part of a country classic. Boy, I love this old song. When I stop, you sing the next line. All right, old song says, I'm going to lay around the shack till... Judy.
Till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms.
Why, Judy can sing, because Judy sings just fine. Okay, 10 points for you now.
Bill, I'd like to bet 10 points on Common Folk.
Okay, let's see who we've got over here. I want you to name the special talent that Slim Whitman, Patsy Montana, and Doug Green all have in common with the late Jimmy Rogers.
Yodeling.
Can you yodel?
No, I won't even try.
Okay, you don't have to. Yodeling is the right answer. That's what those folks have in common. All right, good, close game. Take a 1-cent coin and the orphan daughter of Daddy Warbucks, and you have the title of a... Judy.
Penny Annie.
You have Penny Annie, that's right, which is the title of a Larry Gatlin song. You're tied for the lead now, Judy.
I'll bet 15 on Roots.
Okay. In one of his first hits, Ed Bruce sings about his first taste of Texas. Now, according to the song, the girl had blue eyes and what color hair?
Golden.
Golden hair, that's right. Didn't say what color the Roots were, but we'll pass right on along on that. 45, 30, and 15. Few acts have been able to equal this sound. Listen and name the group. Roslyn.
Dave and Sugar.
Dave and Sugar is the right answer. Okay, you're down by 5.
I'll bet 20 on Tees for Texas.
Okay, the lady from Pennsylvania originally. Here's a famous Texas boy. Listen and tell me who this is.
We should have taken a little more time.
Mickey Gilley.
Mickey Gilley, of course it is. Pasadena, Texas, of course, is the home of Gilley's famous place. Listen closely now. Eddie Rabbitt, Ronnie Millsap, Gus Hardin, or Lee Greenwood. Which one of these 4 people will probably never become the CMA Male Vocalist of the Year? Joe.
Gus Hardin.
Why?
Because she's a woman.
That's right. He's a she. Just wanted to see if you was paying attention. Okay, Joe, you're at 25 points.
I'm going to bet 15 of it on Third-Rate Romance.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I guess we could have put Charlie McClain in there and some others. In 1981, this singer topped the charts with her hit called Who's Cheatin' Who? Name her.
Charlie McClain.
Speaking of, yes, I didn't even look at that answer when I said that, or I wouldn't have said it. Okay, we got a good close game. I've got 50 points for everybody that can write down the correct answer to this next question, turn it over, and if you get it right, I'll add 50 points to your score. At the 1985 Tony Awards presentation, this country songwriter was presented awards for the Best Broadway Musical and the Best Score for his musical entitled Big River. Based on Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn, of course, give me the name of this writer. Country songwriter and recording star to writing a Broadway show. It's been a few miles. I'm very happy for this young man's success. We played around, laid around a few places together early in his career and mine. Roger Dean Miller is the right answer. Let's add 50 points to Joe's score. You didn't waste much time writing that. Judy did. She thought about it a minute and then wrote Burl Ives. You should have thought about it 2 minutes. No, Judy, I wish I could add the points to your score, but I can't. Roger Miller's the guy that wrote that. Let's see. Roslyn got it right. She wasn't fooled by that. So we'll add 50 points to her score. Ask you to give us a couple of minutes of your undivided attention. We'll be back to play round 2 of Fandango right after this.
Fandango, stay at Nashville's Cordial Manor, the new Sheraton Music City Hotel. One of our beautiful guest rooms awaits your reservations now. Call us direct at 615-885-2200. Some contestants on Fandango will receive the Temtex collection. It's not just a passing mood, it's your lifestyle. Temtex Western designer clothing, the look of prestige, the style of a tradition. Temtex, made for today's Western lifestyles. And from Clorox,
it's plumbing.
For hair clogs at their worst.
Oh, it's for you.
Liquid Plumber is the plumber to call first.
Contestants on Fandango may win a Viking camping trailer. Explore the country with your family in a Viking camping trailer and enjoy the great outdoors with the comforts of home. Viking RV, they wrote the book on camping trailers. Or an exhilarating 6-night, 7-day stay at the Landmark Hotel and Casino. Luxury awaits you from the moment you arrive at one of Las Vegas' most unique resorts. Or a 4-night super cruise for two from Miami to Nassau, Freeport, and Little Stirrup Cay, a private Bahamas out island. Deluxe accommodations, gourmet meals, and great entertainment aboard the luxurious SS Emerald Seas. Or a trip steamboating aboard the luxurious Mississippi Queen or legendary Delta Queen. 7-night steamboating vacations that carry you back in time and through the heart of America. And speaking of exhilarating, here's Bill.
All right, we're exhilarating awful fat. No, that's accelerating, isn't it? Okay, Roslyn's in the lead, 110 points to 90 for Joe and 45 for Judy. Let me remind you now, in the second round, we've got a brand new secret square. Folks at home are looking at that right now. We've cleared the bonus board. We've also got 20 points instead of 10 on the toss-up question, so this could still be anybody's game. Hang on, here we go. According to the title of a 1982 hit by Brenda Lee, her Cowboys traded in his Levi's for another... Judy.
Calvin Klein.
For Calvin Klein jeans. Another brand from Levi's to Calvin Klein's, and that's the right answer. Okay, you're at 65 points.
I'll go 50 for T's for Texas.
Okay, let's see who we've got from Texas here. A Western swing band called the Light Crust Doughboys were first known as the Dallas, Houston, or Fort Worth Doughboys.
The Fort Worth
That's
Doughboys.
right, Fort Worth Doughboys. I think they were on WBAP radio there many, many years ago. That's the right answer, and you vaulted all the way into the lead. I doubt if anybody's contributed any more than this man has to country music. Listen and tell me his name. Joe.
Hank Williams.
Why, of course it is. Hank Williams. And those questions and answers always come fast. All right, Joe, you're 5 points behind.
I'm going to bet 30 on Here's Johnny.
Okay, another Johnny. A very famous Johnny right here. It says, listen and tell me his last name.
Now it's time I give
John Conley.
John Conley, of course. I don't think anybody calls him Johnny Conley, but John Conley. And now Joe's in the lead. In 1970, a song called Welfare Cadillac was a top 10 hit. Was the artist of this funny song Mel Street, Don Bowman, Ben Calder, or Guy Drake? Joe.
Guy Drake.
Guy Drake had the song called Welfare Cadillac.
I'm going to bet 30 on Greatest Hits.
Okay. I'm going to give you 3 song titles, and you tell me on whose greatest hits album you would find these songs. Friends, Midnight Hauler, and Every Time You Cross My Mind, You Break My Heart.
Razzie Bailey.
Razzie Bailey is the right answer. Joe started nodding as soon as I read the first one, and he's in the lead now.
And I have a surprise prize to throw in for the next right answer, Bill.
Hurry up.
Star Kiss, the good tasting tuna packed in natural spring water. It's got half the calories of tuna in oil. With spring water fresh Star Kiss, you get good taste naturally.
This singing cowboy you're about to listen to had a hit with this song a long time before Fats Domino's version hit the radio. Listen and tell me who this is singing.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Roslyn.
Gene Autry.
That is Gene Autry. Yes, it is. And I'm like you. I wasn't sure either. Okay, you're 60 points behind now.
I'll bet 70 on CMA Awards.
Did you know that Gene Autry had ever recorded Blueberry Hill?
No.
I didn't either. In 1973, this gifted guitarist won the CMA's Entertainer of the Year award. Give me his name.
Chet Atkins.
No, it was Roy Clark. Roy Clark. Chet has never won the Entertainer of the Year. He's won Instrumentalist a whole lot of times, but never Entertainer of the Year. This is a weird question. Listen closely to this one. If you changed the first letter of this singer's last name from a W to an M, you'd have another word for sailor. Can you give me the name of this singer? If you changed the first letter of his last name from a W to an M, you'd have another word for sailor. You'd also have the word for the Seattle baseball team. It's Steve Warner, and if you changed it, it would be Mariner. I knew that was a little tough, but I just wanted to see if anybody could get that one. Listen closely now. Charge it, in charge, no charge, or overcharge. Which one of these is the title of a Melba Montgomery hit, Joe?
No charge.
No charge, the great Harlan Howard song. All right, Joe, you're building up a pretty good lead now.
I'm going to bet 30 on Third-Rate Romance.
Okay, Secret Square for round 2 is still on the board. Roy Drusky and Priscilla Mitchell sang one of the classic country cheating songs years ago called Yes, Mr. Peters. Their song was answered by another duet record called Hurry, Mr. Peters by Justin Tubb and a female artist. Was the female artist Marion Worth or Lorene Mann?
Marion Worth.
No, it was Lorene Mann. Did you know that? Oh, you just leaned on your bell there. Okay. I'm sorry, Joe. We can't add any points for that one because that was the incorrect answer. The game is a little closer. This brother act was one of the first to sing duets on the Grand Ole Opry. Their first names were Rabin and Alton. What was their last name, Judy?
Delmore.
The Delmore brothers. That's the right answer. And Judy closes the gap. Okay. The Secret Square is still on the board. You need some points.
I'll bet 100 on Common Folk.
Okay, 100 points. Hang on. A famous baseball player and the Duke of Paducah have the same name in common. What is that name?
Mantle.
Oh, you had the right team. The Duke of Paducah's real name is Whitey Ford, which was the same as a famous baseball pitcher for the New York Yankees. Okay, it's pen and paper time. Let's write down the answer to this one. 50 points goes for the right answer, a minus 50 if you get it wrong. Only 2 times has the CMA's Single of the Year award been won by a duet. Only twice. One was in 1976, and the other Single of the Year by a duet was in 1978. For 50 points, give me the name of either one of the duet records that won Single of the Year. Either one of them. Hard to think back and remember and put all that together. As soon as you reveal the answer, then everybody says, oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, Joe. You don't have to write the whole lyric, Joe. Just the title will be fine. Let me see. Judy, let me see what you put. That was one of the big duets of the year. I remember that well. It was called A Lover's Question. No, it's Judy, I'm sorry. I would love to give you the points. You just couldn't come up with it. You're going to say in a minute, oh, that one. You wrote kind of slow, too. We got 2 votes for A Lover's Question. We didn't get any right answers on that. Roslyn, I'm sorry. Joe, I don't think there's any way they're going to catch you. I'm anxious to see what you wrote, though. Oh, mamas don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. No, you had the right string and the wrong yo-yo. Good-Hearted Woman was one of them by Willie and Waylon. The other one was the Kindle's record of Heaven's Just a Sin Away. But, Joe, you got more points than anybody, so congratulations. You win the game. You're the new champ. Edgar, what have you got for Joe?
It's the Hardco Solid Oak Parquet Flooring, Bill. A beautiful oak floor designed to install yourself with a cushioned foam backing for your added comfort. Furnished by Hardco Parquet.
Well, Roslyn, you certainly beautified the panel. Thank you for being here. We enjoyed having you, and we got some nice parting gifts for you. I'll see you after the commercials. Judy Singh, I love your name. Thank you for being here, and we got some nice going-away gifts for you. We're going to come out here with Joe and play Meet the Stars with Joe and O.B. McClinton in about 60 seconds. Come back. Bellevue, Kentucky, congratulations to you. You beat a couple of real good players over there. You must have followed country music for a while.
I've followed it closely since about 1976. Before that, I was into rock and roll music, but now I listen to, I guess, the equal amounts of rock and country.
Well, how can you go back and pick up on the old country, not having grown up with it?
Just listening to the radio an awful lot, listening to some country oldie shows on the radio stations up there near Cincinnati.
You live near Cincinnati, and I know they have some up there. Well, congratulations to you anyway. You're the winner, and you're standing right out here now with a chance to match 4 answers that our star of the day, O.B. McClinton, has given us to some questions, intuition-type questions. If you can answer these, let Edgar show you what we've got for you.
Joe, you'll take a 4-night super cruise for 2 from Miami to Nassau, Freeport, and Little Stirrup Cay, a private Bahamas out island. You'll enjoy deluxe accommodations, gourmet meals, and great entertainment aboard the luxurious SS Emerald Seas. No other 3- or 4-night Bahamas cruise gives you so much. Yours from Eastern Cruise Lines, and this trip, including transportation, is valued at over $2,500.
Not a bad way to spend a little time. They tell me that's a super cruise, a super cruise, and a super cruise. Okay, that's the grand prize. Along the way, look what else we've got for you.
Well, in round one, you can make your outdoor cooking a no-fuss pleasure. Sizzling steaks and juicy burgers are a snap on this gas barbecue grill, recommended by Chef Tell from the Hardwick Stove Company, valued at approximately $460. On the second question, you can unclutter your kitchen with a KitchenAid trash compactor. It features exclusive litter bin and charcoal filter odor control. Approximate retail value $550. And on round three, Fifth Avenue's carpet selection from Galaxy's Markless Beauty. Luxurious, durable carpeting of Anso 4 nylon that reduces footprints and vacuum marks. It's furnished by Galaxy. Retail value approximately $1,080. Total value of these three gifts over $2,000.
All right, Joe, that means you're playing for better than $4,500 worth of prizes. You know how we do it. One prize per correct answer. Anytime you want to stop and keep what you've won, you can. If you give me an incorrect answer, you forfeit your gifts. 4 answers, just like we got from O.B. McClinton. That all belongs to you. Ready to go for the gas grill? On question number 1. We asked O.B. McClinton, what's the perfect gift for you? Did he say friendship, or did he say a Rolls Royce?
I'll say friendship.
That sounds like O.B.
A Rolls Royce.
Oh, my.
Well, that sounded like him, too. I think that was his voice. I didn't think he would say that. I thought he was not so materialistic as you might think. Well, you get... Oh, the natives are restless. They want me to give you one more chance. All right, big-hearted Bill. Let's see, where's the heart? Somewhere over there. Going to give you one more chance. You can only win the first prize, but we'll play one more question for the gas grill. We said, O.B. McClinton, when it comes to spending money, what's your greatest weakness? He did not say Rolls Royces. Okay. Did he say go into the grocery store, or did he say clothes?
Clothes.
Let's see.
I would have to say, and I'm sure my wife would really confirm this if you talk to her. My greatest weakness is going to the grocery store.
In his Rolls Royce.
And buying clothes in his Rolls Royce, yeah. Oh, goodness, Joe. Well, sorry, they didn't tell you when you started listening to country oldies that you were going to have to know intuition and that O.B. wanted to go to the grocery store and spend money. Anyway, Edgar's got some nice prizes, or a nice consolation prize for you. Don't you, Edgar?
I sure do. It's the Boiselle hand-blown lamp from the Satin Lace Collection, designed to add beauty and warmth to your home, exclusively by Boiselle Lighting.
And not only that, Joe, but you're the winner, you're the champion. You get to sit in that seat and play it again tomorrow. All right? Be looking for you. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you'll join us again next time when Edgar says it's time to play Fandango. Bye.
Don't go away. Ralph Emery is your host for 90 minutes of lively music and conversation with country's top stars. Coming up next on Nashville Now. Then brighten your day even more as your favorite stars perform songs from their latest albums concert style on New Country. Right here on TNN, the Nashville Network.